NZ Warriors off-season footy yarns. Who woke up this morning expecting to hear the announcement of Tohu Harris, our captain, fantastic, retired immediately. I've got to say, I wasn't expecting it, but I'm not surprised. Matty was struggling with injuries for the past 18 months. At his age, it's not easy to get over them, and it's a massive effort to try and get up for another season when you're still feeling broken. So, at the end of the day, I think it might be best for him, for his longevity, for the health of his body. But I think even though it's a little bit earlier than he would have liked, he can still walk out of this game with his head held up high. He's one of the most consistent, most professional players to have ever played in the NRL. He did us proud every time he took the field for his country or for his club. So I'm really sad to see him go, but wish him and his family all the best for his post-footy career. Now for the Warriors though, what does this mean? A few people sort of asking who do we go after and try to recruit to replace him. My gut feeling is we don't. I don't think this would have been a surprise for Webby. My guess is that he probably knew that it was unlikely he'd play on. Maybe the club did too, but they were trying to make the most of the chance right up until the last minute. But who knows? So given that they haven't gone out and proactively recruited someone in the market for 2025, knowing that there was a likelihood Tohu wouldn't play, there's probably an indication that they stick with what they've got. It's a massive hole. Granted, people think he started to slow down last year. Injuries were hindering him, but still averaging 132 metres last year. More importantly, 36 tackles a game. It's not going to be easy to replace him. And that's why I don't think we go to the market, because you're not going to get like for like anyway. So I feel like this just increases the likelihood we see a guy like Dimitri Vaimaga get a lot more footy in 2025. The likes of Zion Ma'u, Tom Ali, even Bunty Afoa may get a second chance to try and fill that space. As far as the 13 position goes, I think we're pretty well served there with Clark and Walker. I think they can both do a really good job. Very different from how Tohu would have done it, but I like the fact they're both quick, they're both explosive, they've both got a great passing game. So I think 13's okay, but it's the bench rotation off the middle that I think we're going to feel the most. None of these young guys will be capable of stepping up and playing 70 to 80 minutes like Tohu did. Very unlikely any of our middle is going to walk straight in and make 36 tackles a game and average 132 metres. So, interesting times ahead. It's definitely a hit to our season, but frees up a little bit of cap. Who do they go after for 2026? How do they look to replace him? As far as captain goes, I think it's a toss-up between Mitch and Fish. The main thing that's sort of the differentiator there is like which one of them is more comfortable dealing with the media, which is one of the big aspects of captain that people don't think about. I get the impression neither of them are overly keen on that aspect of it, but I'm leaning towards Fish because he does a lot of media work for the Kiwis. So we shall see. Either one of those I'm happy with. Let me know your thoughts, guys. What are your greatest memories of our captain, Tohu Harris? What's going to happen now in 2025?